Hey Spirit Tribe, Gigi here with Spirit Readings, and I'm so glad and so happy that you're able to join me here today, taking a look at the month of August for Taurus. So wherever you happen to have Taurus in your birth chart, or if you're just wanting to check in on a Taurus, hello and welcome. I'm so happy to have you here. You know, we're looking at what changes are coming into our lives this month of August. You know, the moon is all about changes. You know, she herself goes through her changes, her cycles, her phases from new to full, and she is beautiful, wonderful, and amazing in whatever phase she happens to be in, and so are you. So keep that in mind. Also, please keep in mind that there are so many of us, so not everything may resonate, and that's perfectly okay. You know, you can just set it to the side for someone else or for later even. You know, it may make more sense as events continue to unfold. Anything and everything is possible when we believe. So if it doesn't apply, you just go on ahead and you let her fly. No harm, no foul, no big deal. If you are new here, please keep in mind that I have had strokes. So, you know, sometimes that really affects my memory. You know, I can struggle to find my words or even get them out. You know, I get tongue-tied. You know, it happens. I also have glaucoma, so sometimes I do have to bring the cards a little closer to my face so that I can see them properly. So just bear with me, you guys. You know, the messages get out the way that they are meant to eventually. Right? Okay, so just hang in there, you guys. Everything that you need to know about me, about this channel, you can find that in the description down below. So make sure you check that out, you guys, especially if you would like to book a personal private reading with me, which I would absolutely love. If you would like to purchase something on my wish list or send a donation even, you guys, all of that information is in the description box down below. So make sure you check that out. All right, Taurus, August 2025. My goodness. First, from the Spirit board, we are going to get a color message. All right, Spirit. Taurus, August 2025. Color message for Taurus. Ooh, you're getting yellow. Such a vibrant color, a happy color. The color yellow signifies cheerfulness, optimism, and bright ideas. Like orange, it is a happy and energetic color that reflects mental acuity and communication. It is also a celebration of sunny days. Yellow energy is related to the ability to perceive and understand, while also acting on the senses as a stimulant. It signifies the intellectual side of our nature and relates to matters of travel, information, and self-expression. Because of this, it helps in the powers of discernment and memory, decision-making, and the thought process. A simple spell for yellow. To create a feeling of confidence and happiness, wear yellow gold jewelry to an event. If you are feeling worn out or tired in the evening hours when the sun has gone to sleep, sit under a lamp with your eyes closed. The warmth and light that permeate your closed lids will help you to concentrate on the power and promise of tomorrow's sunrise. Ooh, I like that. Such a beautiful message there. All right, I hope you're feeling bubbly and cheerful this month of August. So let's see what Mama Moon wants you to know here, you guys, for this month of August for Taurus. Thank you for your guidance, your wisdom, and your truth in all matters and in all things and at all times and in all ways. What is it Taurus needs to know. So we have a number 25, waning crescent 2, resistance coming in there. So, ooh, what are you resisting? Viva la resistance is what I heard. So, all right, 23, last quarter moon gratitude coming in. Ooh, okay, some gratitude. So, I feel like maybe you're being a rebel here a little bit this month, and you know, coming out from under like conformity or rules that people want to place on you, and you're like, nah, I'm gonna do things my way. All right, we have a number 44, super moon for attraction coming in here for you as well. All right, one more here, Spirit. Ooh, a number 41, Queen of the Moon, sovereignty coming in as well. So, all right, lots of good cards, lots of good things coming here this month. So, number 25, waning crescent 2 for resistance. Familiarize yourself with how resistance manifests for you, the overt and the covert. If you continue to have doors slammed in your face, turn around. There will normally be an open door. Procrastination is just another kind of fear. Move forward with confidence and persistence. And the affirmation, I flow through resistance and I am in control. Iron fist, I just heard too. So maybe that has some meaning for someone as well. And one more time, I flow through resistance and I am in control. Companion stone or metal is red jasper. All right, moving on to this last quarter moon gratitude. Be where you are and be thankful. There is always something to be grateful for, no matter your suffering. Gratitude raises a lower vibration to a higher one. Do not allow yourself to be surrounded by too many negative people. Life is conspiring for you. And the affirmation, I joyfully turn my attention to what I am grateful for. Ooh, one more time. I joyfully turn my attention to what I am grateful for. And the companion stone or metal is ocean jasper. Ooh, love it. All right, we have number 44, and you know, you may want to look up some of these numbers, especially if you're seeing any of them on repeat here, you guys. So, super moon attraction. You can be magnetic to others and attract the good things in life. You can repel what you no longer wish to attract. Be ready for opportunity. Avoid extremes that might cause negative imbalance in your body or mind. Think of connections greater than yourself. And the affirmation, I can attract what I wish and repel what I do not. Ooh, yes, one more time, you know, this is standing strong and true in your power here, you guys. I can attract what I wish and repel what I do not. And the companion stone or metal is magnetite there. All right, number 41, Queen of the Moon, sovereignty. You have sovereignty over your own life. Act with grace and confidence. You have the ability to unite disparate people and views should you choose to do so. You know, kind of like a mediator, I think is what it's called. You know, where you go between people that that maybe aren't seeing eye to eye, excuse me, my voice, and maybe they aren't getting along, the buck stops with you. You are powerful. Act like it. You know, fix your crown, you guys. And the affirmation, I reign over my own realm. Ooh, yes, one more time. I reign over my own realm. The companion stone or metal for you here is platinum. You know that Santa Baby song where she's like, bring me a deed to a platinum mine. That comes to mind there. All right, let's see what's going on in the love department for you, Taurus, this month of August. So this can include yourself, a family, friends, significant other, literally anywhere you have a love. So if you're like, hey Gigi, I really love my job, I really love my hobbies, I really love the people that I interact with at work, you know, then guess what? That is also included here. So let's see what is going on. So you have dark man, dealings or relationship with a man with dark complexion or hair. So, you know, this can be anywhere in your relationships. It could even be yourself if you know, are like, yep, that's me. We also have older woman, dealings or relationship with an older woman. And, you know, same thing as the dark man. This can be anywhere in your relationships. And, you know, here we have gratitude. We see a woman here in the background, but holding hands with an older person. So, you know, being grateful maybe that this person is still here with you. All right, we have the lily for spiritual love. You know, being spiritually connected with another person and deep love, you guys, because we also have love showing up. So if you're open and ready to receive love, it could be with the dark man, it could be with the older woman. It doesn't have to be just romantic in nature only, because we have the heart here as well. Love, deep affection, and caring. So, you know, these are people you care about. And, you know, it could even be that you are caring for an older person, an older woman, or or a man with dark hair. All right, we have rooster, an arrogant, boastful person that you should not cross. So someone's cocky, you know, and I feel like it's a younger energy, you know, because youth tends to be know-it-alls, you know, being cocky, you know, maybe they are, you know, if this is a child, you know, they could be, you know, resisting your rules that you have set and laid down. You know, it could be, you know, maybe they're just like you a little too much or something. All right, let's see what's going on in career and finance for you this month of August, Taurus. You know, I always like to know what's going on with my money. I'm always like, hey, yo, give me $1 million. You know, like how nice would it be if you woke up tomorrow and there's just $1 million sitting in your accounts? I'd be like, I manifested that right there. I sure did. All right, let's see what we have here. We have the leg, stepping into a new experience. So, you know, for those that may be finishing school or going into the workplace, you know, after a long time of maybe you were a caregiver, maybe you were doing, you know, your kid, you know, being home with your kids and now they're gone to school. So, you know, you're stepping into a new experience that way. You know, it can literally be anything, you guys, because there are so many of us that the possibilities are literally endless. So put your best foot, your best leg forward each and every single day. You have the mountain road. You are on the road to success. So, you know, you're using your strength in your legs here to get up this mountain road. You can do it. You have the ant, work, achievement, and success. You know, the ants are mighty, but you know, they're also small, but you know, they can get things done, and they know to work together here, you guys, as well. So we have the beetle for good fortune. Love that. We have broken wishbone. Wish will not be granted, but you know what, you guys, you don't have to be sad about it. You don't have to paint it in a negative light. You know, sometimes things don't work out and they're a blessing in disguise. You know, Spirit's like, okay, maybe you need to raise the bar a little higher, or you know, be a little more detailed in your description here. So it's a chance for something even better to work out for you guys. Don't waste any time crying over whatever that was, because something better is trying to come in. You also have the eagle, triumph over obstacle, or triumph over troubles and obstacles. So you know, you have that eagle eye vision, you guys, your eyes in the sky. And eagles are, you know, birds of prey, but they're also a sign of strength and vision and overcoming, you guys. So you can soar above all the BS, right? All right, let's see what's going on in life for you this month of August, Taurus. You know, life do be lifing a little too hard sometimes. You know, your girl here is like, hey, yo, life, why don't you pump your brakes? Use some Vaseline. And life's like, nah, bro, you can handle it. And I'm like, just because I can don't mean I want to, you know. Like, I would like a little bit of easy street, you know, every now and again. All right, we have the tankard, celebration, fun, enjoyment. You know, maybe it's someone's birth month or someone's anniversary this month. We have horse for short journey coming in. So you know, it could be a mental journey, a physical journey, a spiritual. You did have spiritual love, you know, but hey, it's a little bit of a break from, you know, life even. All right, we have the peacock, which says beware of great pride. So you know, you and this rooster person, maybe you're butting heads. You know, you're both, you know, puffed up. Maybe there's a little bit of arrogance, you know, as well. We have butterfly, a change for the better. You know, butterflies start out as caterpillars, and you know, the caterpillar does everything it can do, you know, eating all the yummy food to prepare for going into the cocoon. And it can be a very painful transformation, but it's also very vital and necessary, you guys. And the caterpillar knows that it was the beautiful butterfly the whole entire time. We have jug, light-hearted, carefree time. Maybe you're raising your glasses here, you guys. Huzzah, you know, having a grand time. We have skull, hidden secrets can harm you. So but I feel like you're going to be protected here, you guys, as well. You know, maybe this is part of that short journey. Maybe you're uncovering things. We also have whale, great worry over nothing. So you know, you took a small fish and you turned it into a whale of a problem, a whale of a situation, and then you know, you built it up, and then when it happens, you're gonna be like, huh, that was it. Kind of anticlimactic there, but quit making mountains out of molehills, you guys. Don't invite more trouble, right? All right, let's see what your sixth sense is trying to tell you. You know, your higher self is trying to get some messages to you here. So let's see what you're meant to know this month of August, Taurus. So ooh, all right. Ooh, you got gratitude showing up again here, you guys. Cannot make it up. So First, you have this number 20 for a new beginning. So, you know, this can be all areas of your life here. Could be a new baby coming in for those that have been trying. And we have a number 14, gratitude. And look at that sunrise, or it could be a sunset, I suppose, too. But, you know, you had yellow for your color from the spirit board. So I love it, you guys. All right, number 20, new beginnings. A special life-changing event is on its way. So, you know, this could be what you're celebrating here, you guys. It's heaven sent and brought by angels. Are you ready to have a child, move to a new home, or make a fresh start? Take a leap of faith and know that it's part of your life purpose. There is no need to worry, as you will be able to manage this new chapter with love, grace, and ease. Your life is changing for the better, and everything that happens is for your greater good. Affirmation: I am grateful for the wonderful changes in my life. Yes, one more time. I am grateful for the wonderful changes in my life. Crystals are moonstone, labradorite, and moss agate. And you know, moonstone is a good one when you're trying to get pregnant, you know, as it balances, you know, your divine feminine energy. So I love that. All right, we also have gratitude. Find reasons to be grateful for everything in your life. All things are possible with the infinite spirit's help and guidance. Be grateful for your family, friends, home, work, and financial blessings. Your only burden is your attitude. You know, that peacock or this rooster, you guys, it showed up. When you just, you know, your attitude when things don't go your way. When you decide, you know, even that well, when you're worried, you know, it can get in there and block things. When you decide not to let things get you down, you invite in happier times and more opportunities. The universal law of like attracts like is at play here. Life is constantly changing, so fill yours with gratitude. Affirmation: I am filled with gratitude and live my life in joy. Crystals are iolite, sunstone, and rose quartz. And you know, sunstone, I feel like, you know, I put my moonstone and sunstone together as it helps balance sun and moon energy, divine feminine, divine masculine energy. So I love it. You know, sunstone invites in a lot of happiness. Rose quartz is good for relationships, you know, pouring more love into your own self. All right, let's see what the everyday witch, let's see what message we need here from the everyday witch for Taurus for this month of August. What is it that Taurus needs to know here? Thank you, Spirit. Let's see. We have inspiration and courage showing up here. Ooh, okay. Inspiration and courage. What is inspiring you here this month? And it is a fire element. So your creativity and your passion here, you guys. So, ooh, I love that. You know, maybe you're going to be able to turn your passion into something amazing. So life is full of challenges. Some of them we take on willingly. Some of them come out of nowhere when we least expect them. Good or bad, happy or sad, all those things that challenge us also give us the opportunity to grow stronger, to push our boundaries, you know, that up there, you guys, that resistance, and move out of our comfort zones to reach deep inside or reach out toward others. gratitude. Those hands are reaching out to one another. Whether you are seeking inspiration for work or play, or dealing with illness or grief, don't underestimate the power of your own thoughts here, you guys. So your thoughts are powerful. You know, that is how you manifest. It starts as a thought in your mind. And so, you know, being more aware that you're literally manifesting all the time based on your thoughts and your feelings. So tap into that yellow bright energy when you are manifesting, you guys. So all right, let's get a moon magic message here for you guys. This is a new deck to me, so I love it. Let's see what else you need to know for this month of August, Taurus. All right, okay, we got a couple of them. Moon goddess Hecate. Is it Hecate or Hecate? I'm not quite sure. I've heard it said both ways. So I know my shadow side, and I work to willingly transform aspects of it. Ooh, okay. I know my shadow side, and I work to willingly transform aspects of it. And we have Moon Goddess Hina, H-I-N-A. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. I can guide and lead others wisely and with love. Love can move mountains. Love can build a bridge, you guys. So I can guide and lead others wisely and with love. Ooh, I love it. All right, let's get a crystal wisdom message here for you this month of August, Taurus. Let's see what else you need to know here. Let's see. We have Brazilianite, flexibility. I am flexible and free to be me. Ooh, I am flexible and free to be me. We have Hiddenite, gratitude, coming up yet again. That is 3 times. Spirit is really telling you to be more grateful, to be more thankful. It will bring more for you to be grateful and thankful about. I am grateful, and this loving energy fills every single cell of my being. Ooh, I am grateful, and this loving energy fills every single cell of my being. We also have Azurite, expanded awareness. My awareness is expanding with an abundance of clarity. Ooh, okay. My awareness is expanding with an abundance of clarity, you guys. And I feel like with this clarity comes calm, comes peace, comes balance and harmony here, you guys. So all right, Taurus, these are your messages. I hope you enjoyed them. If you did, please drop me a comment down below. Let me know. Make sure you smash the heck out of that like button, that old thumbs up button down there. Hit it with a razzle dazzle. You know, it lets me know you're enjoying this content, and when you run the numbers up on this reading, you get a bonus in next month's reading. So, and if you haven't already, and you find you keep coming back here, please subscribe to the channel, you guys. That truly means so very much to me. I love growth. I love expansion. I love being able to interact with you guys. It really does bring a lot of joy into my life. You know, you are part of the teamwork that makes this dream work. I wouldn't be able to do it without you guys, and I'm so very thankful and grateful for all of you. Taurus, I hope you have an amazing month of August. You know, these changes are changes for the better in all areas of your life. So much for you to be grateful and thankful for. Even the things that might not have happened or worked out the way you thought or the way you planned, it is truly a blessing in disguise. It is the universe, your guides, and your angels' way of protecting you from things that aren't meant for you. So be grateful and thankful that you are where you are, that things have worked out the way that they have, and you know, it's for your highest and greatest good. So I'm wishing you a very happy, abundant, grateful, thankful time this month of August. Pour a little more love, tenderness, kindness, happiness into everything you do. Fix your crown, you guys. You know, be inspired and be courageous and be bold and go after the things that, you know, your heart's desire here, you guys. Follow your heart and listen to your intuition. All right, you guys, from the bottom of my heart, I love and appreciate each and every single one of you. And I want to say thank you. Blessed be. Namaste and goodbye.